expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Mobley on a screen. Garland for 3. Drains the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Launches it. The rebound by Allen.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Siakam against Garland. Siakam, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Inside, Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Garland for 3. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Well, there's no question that Fred Van Vliet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3-ball. Can't hit that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mobley with it. Van Vliet covering. The 3 from Mitchell. Knocks it down from distance.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Pass to Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. 4 on the clock. Second chance effort. Oh, rejected by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Here's Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mitchell's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Here's Garland. And the 3 off target.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Barnes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Anunoby for 3. He drops it from range.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Van Vliet against Garland. And he drives in. For 3, Allen. No luck on that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Siakam, pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Garland for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Anunoby for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavs trailing. And there's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Look. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Outside Garland. The three-pointer off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or to get it to an open teammate.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes. Well, defense can't keep up with the fancy footwork of Darius Garland. Shakes the D, easy opportunity.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Now here's Barnes. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Siakam. Barnes finds Siakam. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith, and the first ever NBA game back in 1946 was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Count it, good. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Over Achua. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Mitchell against Anunoby. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Boucher, no good. The Cavs have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside for Green. Pass to Allen. Rubio with the ball. Allen a screen. The open shot by Rubio. And that one's long. Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Mitchell against Anunoby. From deep, Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Cleveland calls timeout.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Can't get it to fall. Toronto trailing. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Barnes. Anunoby passes to Achua. Here he goes to the left wing. Here's Banton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Rubio passes to Mitchell. Shoots a fadeaway. It doesn't go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
26. The Cavaliers, 25.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Ricky Rubio is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Green in at the small forward. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Banton. Anunoby a screen on Rubio. Left side Barnes. On the take. Here's Boucher for 3. Pass to Banton. Now Achua. Boucher with it. Kicks it out to Barnes. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. 4-3. Kept alive.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Green finds Rubio. Back to Green. 13 feet out. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Pass to Boucher. Soft touch off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Mobley on a screen. Left side Rubio. shoots over Barnes. Clock at 4. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Okoro is checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Rubio. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Mitchell finds Garland. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Lets the three fly. It's stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. With the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Siakam. Hurdle with the ball. Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition. The 3 from Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Boy, what a burst from Okoro. Gets himself back up the floor, beats the defense, gets a hand to finish the fast break. Nicely done.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Outside Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot, and Allen gets it to go.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
And Toronto calls time here.
Thank you. You have a first line crew.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter here. Van Vliet on the wing. He's got 7. Will it go? Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3. He buries it from 3. Barnes has got 7 points.
How quick with that shot off the catch was Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Cavaliers on top, up by 4. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Toronto trailing. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Mobley against Siakam. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Pass to Allen. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Siakam with it, covered by Mobley. And then Siakam with the jam.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. Pirtle. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Mitchell's checked in for Levert. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Cleveland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Van Vliet against Garland. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Here's Anunoby. Count it.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here we go. Outside Barnes. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Garland for 3. Offensive rebound. Okoro on the wing. Knocks down the long J.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And here's Siakam for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Right side Garland. From the arc. Here's Allen. And it's Cleveland with another.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Pass to Anunoby. There's the triple. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 1st foul. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Mitchell, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Back to Van Vliet. Tries it from the top of the key. Outside Barnes. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Mitchell. 51 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Outside Garland. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Now here's Garland. From deep 3-point range, it's off. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Doris Burke.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. And it's the Raptors ball. They double him with Horford. Takes it out to Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. And Tatum over to help. Takes it out to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. That one's not going to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside, Smart. To the paint. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now, here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam inside. Guarded by Horford. And finished off by Siakam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Brown the pass to Horford. Smart on the wing. Horford sets a screen for Smart. And the three off target. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Tatum against Barnes. Tatum kicks to Brown. Back to Tatum. Smart on the wing. The kick out to Brown. From downtown. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors with the lead. The pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Back to Tatum. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Normally he drains that.
Toronto leading by 3. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam left side. Barnes with it, and it's Horford picking him up. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Now, here's Brown. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Williams finds Tatum. Brown outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Brogdon, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Smart. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby against Brogdon. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Pirtle's got his 2nd basket of the game.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Raptors leading by 6.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Derek White is out there with Brogdon, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brogdon the pass to Horford. Here's White. Offline with his 3. Toronto leading by 8. Siakam outside. He kicks it to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Pirtle's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. Tatum passes to Horford. Tatum against Barnes. Tatum down low. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Grant Williams is checked in for Boston. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Boston also with the sub. Cornette's checked in. White looking around. He takes it in.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
And the Celtics making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Celtics trail by 6. Brogdon kicks to Williams.
Hey, right here.
Brogdon against Trent. Now Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors leading by 6. Outside Porter. And There's the drive. Porter double team. Trent outside. Fires from deep. Here's Banton. He's guarded by Brogdon. The shot's good from Achua.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside Williams. Gallinari, a screen on Porter. Here's White. Gallinari dishes to White. Pass to Williams. And Boucher sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
They set the pick. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Achua. Here's Banton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's tipped. One-on-one here. Achua, the pass to Banton. Back to Achua. Toronto working the ball around now. Boucher sets a screen for Porter. Clock at 6. Down low. From the high post. Rebounded by the Celtics. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. White finds Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Banton. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Banton's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto. Here's Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him get that one off.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
From deep, Trent. No good on the last second attempt there. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Raptors, 23. The Celtics, 11.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in size. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Kicks it out to Siakam. Offensive rebound on the wing, Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Basket counts. Pirtle's got 6 points.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how
he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And it's Jason Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. Siakam, a good look. And another basket for Toronto.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Smart. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Smart. Barnes down low. Tatum on him. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Van Vliet outside to the middle and stolen by Williams. Outside, Horford. No good on the three. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now here's Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Celtics trail by 15. Smart deciding where to go with it. And they pick up 2.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Brown. Outside, Smart. Kicks it to Horford. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Williams. Boston needs to get off a shot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Williams, a screen on Barnes. Tatum kicks to Smart. To the inside. The kick out to Tatum. Tatum with a screen on Siakam. And so it's Toronto riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then there's Horford. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Cornett in at the center, locking down the middle. They get a hand on it. Brown outside. Cornett passes to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. Left side, Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him. Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Siakam outside. Here's Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. The pass to Anunoby. Siakam, right side. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trail by 10. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Pass to Tatum. Here he goes. And the lead is down inside single digits. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle. Puts the ball on the floor. Uses his length to finish.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. Passes to Anunoby. Takes it out to Siakam. Barnes outside. Lets the 3 fly. Raptors get it back. Pirtle finds Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. And the Raptors miss again.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Barnes. Tatum again. The Celtics good for 2.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there. That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
For 3, Van Vliet. They get it back, and it's Barnes on the follow. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Siakam outside. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Connects from 3-point range. Tatum's got 12 now in this quarter.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Inside and taken away by Brown.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Barnes. Off on the layup. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Outside Tatum. It's to Cornette. Horford high post. Outside Tatum. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby in the corner. Siakam.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's...
I smack clowns with mad style.
of the same conference. The rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. Outside Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Williams on the wing. To the inside. Another shot. Tatum gets the bucket.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Pass to Okoro. Now Mobley. To the paint. Out to Garland. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mobley.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Tatum with room to shoot. It's good from the top of the key. Tatum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Tatum. And the layup falls. Tatum's got 6.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound, Celtics. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Smart outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart. Tatum with it from downtown. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Mobley is screen on Brown. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. The Celtics with the lead. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Brown finds Williams. Outside Tatum. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Tatum passes to Horford. Horford, a screen on Allen. Out to Horford. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
bucket. You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Tatum against Garland. Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
White, he's checked in for Smart. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Garland against White. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Garland against White. And here's Brown for three. And he buries his first look.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
From deep, Mitchell connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 5.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Brown. Three-pointer. Down low. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
White against Rubio. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Mobley, a screen on White. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
On the wing, Mitchell. Fades. Pass to Rubio. Back to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Cornette. Outside White to halt the run. Fires the 3. Boston again missing. for Cleveland. They've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Mitchell, the pass to Allen, and stolen by Brown. Here's Cornette. Allen defending. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the
Whoa!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
The kick out to White. Fires the 3, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. White's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mobley on a screen. From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Horford outside. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Cornette. Mitchell against Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And both free throws good for Brown. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. Here's Mitchell. Oh!
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
White against Rubio. White, the pass to Smart. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Brown draws the double. White for 3. Sinks it from distance. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Cornette. Now here's Brown. Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell up top, defended by Smart. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. And the first half comes to an end. We've got
The Celtics, 25.
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Al Horford out there with Luke Cornette. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's White in at the 1 spot. It's stolen by Green. Horford against Mobley. Pass to Allen. The shot won't fall. Horford with some nice D. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. White, the pass to Horford. To the middle. Tipped. It's stolen by Green. Mobley finds Mitchell. Now Rubio. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. Driving. Oh, big finish!
Did you see that?
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Outside Rubio, pass to Mobley. Rebound Boston. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
They double him with Brown. And the shot goes down. Mobley's got 9 points.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Smart against Green. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The Cavs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Mitchell with the ball. Now Horford defending. Knocked away. Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Cornette. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for White. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. On the wing, Green, hounded by Tatum. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside for Gallinari, from behind the arc. No good there, and it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Garland, 5 points in the game. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Smart passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Allen with a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. Rebound Boston. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Gallinari with a screen. Pass to Williams. Green against Tatum. Over Green. And it's Tatum missing. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's the 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. And here's Garland. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Williams. And here's Gallinari. The kick to Tatum. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 11 points.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Brogdon with the bucket.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Give him 8.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Smart finds Williams. Smart with the ball. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Tatum. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Second substitution, Derek White.
It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Gallinari with a screen on Garland. Pass to Gallinari. Clock at 6. Here's White. Outside for Gallinari. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Mitchell. Garland against White. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. From deep. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Tatum passes to Williams. And there's a whistle. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under
the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
4 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Mobley, a screen on White. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Tatum from long range.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Allen. Outside White. Clock at 4. He shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Double team on Mitchell. Garland for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Tatum. And out of bounds, the Cavs will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. The Celtics also with a sub. Smart's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Mitchell. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Garland. From the corner. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. Outside Gallinari. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Brogdon from outside. The rebound by Allen. And here comes Cleveland. Huge run right now for him. Going 19-2. From deep, Mitchell. Shots no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Now here's Tatum. Tightly guarded. Left side Gallinari. Again, the miss by the Celtics. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
The three from Mitchell. Lets it go. Garland, no good. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Tatum.
Blocking foul called on Donovan Mitchell. His first. Second team foul.
Now here's Tatum. No good. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was off.
Smack clowns with mad style.
this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right, Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center filling out the middle.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now here is Pirtle. No problems knocking that one down.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Garland. Passes it to Allen. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Now here's Barnes. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 6. The three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland attacking. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They double-team Siakam. Anunoby laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Mobley with it, now guarded by Pirtle. Van Vliet against Garland. Nobody near Barnes. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got 5.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Now, Anunoby. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. The drive by Mobley. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
The kick out to Barnes. No good with the triple. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Anunoby against Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Anunoby with the screen for Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's Garland picks one up. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Out to the right wing. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Okoro with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 4 on the clock. That ties the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley right side. Here's Mitchell. Goes back up. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mobley's got 11 points.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Banton in at the point. Now here's Okoro. Mitchell dishes to Rubio. Down low. Allen's shot is off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Poeltl. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Poeltl's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Raptors. Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell passes to Allen. It's not going to go for him. Raptors with the lead. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. That's tipped. Pass to Banton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Allen left side. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now here is Poeltl. Kicks it out to Siakam. Green breaking loose, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Robin Lopez is checked in for Allen, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Okoro. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Scotty Barnes. Here's Achua. Cavaliers making the shot. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Porter.
And even when he's not blocking a shot, Lopez is great at affecting shots with this defense.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Now the pass to Lopez. The drive by Mitchell, and it's blocked. Anunoby Anunoby has the open look, and the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley outside. Green taking his time here. Passes it to Mitchell. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Lopez. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Porter with the steal. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Siakam against Mobley. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Siakam hits them both.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Green kicks to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez passes to Green. Cans it from downtown.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Pass to Achua. Mitchell against Anunoby. Here's Achua. Lopez with the block. LeVert against Porter. Mobley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Toronto making a change here. And he makes the first, but misses the second. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Count that one from Van Vliet.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
On the wing, Mitchell. Lopez outside. Mobley outside. The kick out to Lopez. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
25.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Robin Lopez. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Mobley in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Okoro in for Donovan Mitchell. Raptors also changing it up. Achua comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Chris Boucher. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
And the Raptors with some changes. Poeltl, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Now here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Garland surveying the D, and Mobley throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Van Vliet kicks to Boucher. Pass to Barnes for the three. You can't get that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
2 shots.
LeVert hits both of them. Raptors with the lead. Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Okoro wide open. He fires. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Passes it to Anunoby. Mobley against Barnes. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Garland dishes to Mobley for the lead. And it's Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Back to Van Vliet. To the wing right side. Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Mobley outside. Boucher with the steal. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. And again, Toronto no up. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Allen's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well. And has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And here's Garland for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now Van Vliet, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Barnes left side. And the dunk by Barnes.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Barnes. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland finds LeVert. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Van Vliet looking around. Anunoby. And Okoro pulls it down. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead by 1. It's the NBA on. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center. Here's Siakam. Mobley with the block. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Anunoby now top of the key. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 8 points for OG Anunoby.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
The 3 from Garland. Okoro with it. Barnes on him. Count that one from Mobley.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Garland the pass to Okoro. Puts up a 3. Garland no good. Raptors trail by 4. Siakam, right side. No good there. There's the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Kicks it out to Allen. Fires the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby, powered down with both hands.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on, and Anunoby showing no fear.
Anunoby against Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Okoro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down. Just tremendous shooting from Pirtle. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And the dunk by Barnes.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
And the pass to Okoro. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is under review.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch. everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Hananobi. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can...
The previous play is under review.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shoot two.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Anunoby. Lets it fly from 18. And another miss by Cleveland. Toronto shooting at 50% in a decent group. The drive by Siakam. Pirtle kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Siakam. Allen with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Here's a Okoro. The Cavaliers again can't hit. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Mobley outside. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Here's Hananobi. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
throw good. Siakam. Siakam hits them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Mobley a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam inside. Mobley's there. Siakam finds Pirtle. And here is Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Kept alive. Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
And here's Garland for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes looking around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Scotty Barnes is a natural leader, someone that wants to take important shots for his team.
Allen a screen on Van Vliet. Garland dishes to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got 21.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
The kick out to Barnes. In the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Kicks it to Allen. Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Van Vliet. Five on the clock. To the paint. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Stolen by Mitchell. Timeout called. Cleveland. They're trailing by 1. There's 10 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what's your take?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 1. 7 seconds left in the first overtime. And so here's Toronto. The drive by Siakam. Oh, missed it. So it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a
Smack clowns with mad style.
Pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at center. Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Pirtle. There's the double team with Horford. Anunoby for three. Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Tatum inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball.
And here are the Raptors now. Anunoby on the wing. Horford covering. And here's the fast break. Pass to Smart. Now here's Tatum. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. In transition, here they come. Brown against VanVleet. And here's Siakam. Horford with a steal. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Horford outside. Kicks it out to Smart. Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Raptors ball.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. VanVleet against Smart. Pass to Siakam. Beyond the arc. The kick out to VanVleet. Fires in the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Boston on offense. searching for their first points of the game. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Here's Anunoby following the bucket by the Celtics. Van Vliet with it, guarded now by Smart. Shot clock at 6. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Siakam in the post, working on Williams, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Brown. Smart outside. Tatum a screen on Pirtle. Pass to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Pirtle. Rebound Boston.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Horford outside. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Horford's got 5 points.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Smart. The Raptors need to get off a shot, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A minute 6 left in the opening quarter. Williams a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Horford. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. From the wing, Horford can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. And Williams over to help. Pirtle finds Siakam. And Anunoby for 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Siakam. Barnes with a screen on Brown. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Smart. Brown with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Out to Horford. The 3. And the Celtics another 3.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Tie game in Boston. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Now here's Smart. Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to Horford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And it's Tatum missing. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Now here's Brown. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the right side, Horford with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Shot clock at 6. Brown, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Now here's Williams. Horford for 3. Williams passes to Tatum. Drills it from deep. Tatum's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Back to Anunoby. Siakam outside, puts up a 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Williams misses. The Raptors with a lead, and it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Williams. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Smart. Williams passes to Smart. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kick out to Brown. Screen by Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Anunoby on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-pointer. Anunoby's got 12 points.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Poeltl. Oh, rejected by Poeltl. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Williams. Griffin comes in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Smart. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Cornette. Jacks up a 3. Poeltl grabs a miss. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Barnes. And he buries his first look.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
White, good. Toronto's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Pass to Poeltl. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Boston with a rebound. Here's Cornette. Griffin outside. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
And we finished off one half of play.
With the score, the Celtics 18, the Raptors 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Luke Cornett, Blake Griffin out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's White in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Benton. To the paint. Here's Achua. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Brogdon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Griffin. Back to Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Trent, the pass to Boucher. Achua with it. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Now White. Right side Brogdon. Griffin outside. From deep. On target from range. Griffin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A much improved three-point shooter. Griffin understands the value of bigs that can stretch the floor.
Trent with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Achua with it. Pass to Porter. Out to the wing. Here's Boucher for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Raptors lead by 8.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Griffin's shot is off. Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Achua. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Boston's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. White for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Boucher.
Yeah, defending with just tremendous aggressiveness. Griffin's effort prevents a basket. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Now here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Boucher. Now here's Achua. Back to Boucher. Achua with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Gallinari. Defense right on him. From deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Porter. Pass to Benton. from outside the arc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for White. Inside, here's Brogdon. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
And an Obi for three. And they get it back. Outside Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smart against Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And so Smart nails them both. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Smart against Van Vliet. And here's Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. The three ball. Buries it from three. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tatum can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Drive by Brown. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Horford finds Williams. Here's Smart. Anunoby covering. Down low. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Now Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. Siakam for three. And the Raptors get it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Tatum with a steal. Horford with it. Van Vliet covering. Here's Brown. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jakob Poeltl. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto? Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Smart. The three from Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Over Smart. That one off the back iron and out.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Williams, a screen on Barnes. Stolen by Siakam. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Van Vliet finds Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Smart against Van Vliet. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Tatum, a screen on Siakam. Horford passes to Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pirtle with the ball. Williams defending. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Van Vliet right side. The three is up. The shot that time not on target. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum with it. Van Vliet covering. Kicks it out to Smart. Horford outside. It's Brown on the wing. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The kick out to Williams.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Raptors.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Pascal Siakam.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 17. Brown inside. Anunoby covering. Brown can't hit. Siakam in the post. He's against Horford. It's a one-on-one situation. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Count that one.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Anunoby. Can't get it to drop. Now here's Horford. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly, thanks Alec, great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Smart. Williams with a clean look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Mobley right side. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And here is Brown after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. And finished off by Brown.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Garland dishes to Okoro. Allen left side. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Brown with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Left side, Tatum. Picked by Williams. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Can't cash in from close range.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, you've got to be kidding. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Oh, good on the triple. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. Garland against Smart. Here's Mitchell. And Okoro throws it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Here's Brown. He doesn't hit that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Garland kicks to Allen. Mobley against Horford. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Garland. Mobley finds Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one drops for him.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Garland, that's for 2. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
.104 left in the first. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Brogdon subbed in for Brown. Celtics trail by 3. Now Smart. The trade gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Brogdon against Mitchell. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. This one for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
No one covering.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Allen. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for Cleveland. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Cavaliers leading. Tries again. Stolen by Brogdon. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
The Celtics making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Here's Mitchell. Oh, goodness.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Right the pass to Gallinari. Back to White. Pass to Gallinari. Out to White. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive by Boston. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound. Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
Here's Tatum. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Mobley. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green's checked in. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
White looking around. There's the pass to Cornette. Brogdon kicks to Cornette. Brogdon against Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Malcolm Brogdon does a nice job to commit, gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Here's Cornette. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Brogdon, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Luke Cornette. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for White. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Robin Lopez is checked in for Jared Allen. Rubio the pass to Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Now, Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
At the elbow, Williams. Outside to Brogdon, stolen by Mitchell. Rubio against Smart. Rubio right side. Here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Gallinari with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Stolen by Brogdon. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Williams finds Brown. From the corner. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Tipped away. Stolen by Brogdon. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Williams.
Well, it's just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
Mitchell kicks to Lopez. Rubio in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly.
The Celtics, 27. The Cavaliers, 32.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Gallinari is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Williams. Then it's Tatum, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Smart kicks to Williams. Lopez with the steal. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Brown. Smart wide open. He fired. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Smart's got 5 men.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
For 3, Mitchell. Lopez dishes to Mitchell. Williams with the steal. Brown inside the line.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And stolen by Mobley. Passes it to Mitchell. Fades. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Garland finds Lopez. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell passes to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Boy, it seemed like there was a message behind that. Garland showing he's not to be taken lightly off the drive.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Tatum kicks to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. 5 to shoot. Horford goes in, and the call will be against Al Horford. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Cleveland leading by 6. Mitchell outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Good on the 3-point shot.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. It's a big-time 3.
And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
.149 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Back to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Clock at 6. Mobley with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett comes in for Williams. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jason Tatum. There's a minute 34 left in the 3rd. Horford no luck. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Mobley, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Lopez. Got a piece of it. Pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Back to Mobley. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Going inside. It's tipped. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Horford. Mobley with the block. Garland surveying the D. Lopez outside. Back to Garland. Shoots. And another miss by Cleveland.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The shot, no good. Mitchell finds Garland. Now here's Lopez. Okoro wide open. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Cleveland ahead, up by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. At the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Lopez in at center. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Robin Lopez. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Here's Cornette. Brogdon with it. Count it.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside Garland. Takes a 3. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. Okoro shot is off. Celtics trail by 7. And Horford wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams kicks to Horford. Williams a screen on Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Brogdon. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Here's Mobley, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Celtics trail by 11. Brogdon looking it over. Outside, Horford. White the pass to Horford. Here's Cornette. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bounce pass from Garland. kicks to Mobley. Launches a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mobley's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland. Brogdon against Mitchell. Brogdon the pass to Horford. The kick out to Williams. To halt the run, drills the three-pointer. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The wide open look here for Garland. And they recover it. Spins. Here's Mobley. They shoot again. That's tipped. They retain possession. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
He kicks to Okoro. Traps in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
White, wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Williams outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell looking it over. On the wing, Mitchell. Garland kicks to Mobley. Teardrop shot. No good on that one. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For three, Brogdon. And he's good on the three ball.
Adding to his range, already efficient Malcolm Brogdon, a dangerous shooter.
And here is Garland. Missed. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Thank you.
Smack clowns with mad style.